Welcome to Silicon Valley Nonprofits, a service of KMVT Community Media. I'm Bev Lenahan, your host. Today our guest is Kurt Ulfs, Executive Director of PACE. Thank you for coming today, Kurt. Nice to have you.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Today we have the opportunity to talk about Sunny Days Preschool, one of the many services of PACE. So remind us what PACE stands for and then about your mission.
Yes, PACE stands for the Pacific Autism Center for Education. We've been serving families in the area for well over 28 years, predominantly in the Mid-Peninsula and South Bay region. PACE impacts families, and our mission is primarily focused on supporting better quality programs for families through innovation, exceptional education, and compassionate care. PACE's spectrum of services run from as little as individuals as young as 10 months all the way up through early intervention, through preschools and schools and adult day programs and residential, all the way up to 56 years of age is our current oldest in our program. And so with our preschool operation, which is our Sunny Days campus site, we tend to serve a group of the individuals affected by autism that stand to benefit the most from services. The impacts that we can make with children before the age of 8 are dramatically different than the types of impact we can make for individuals that are older. Those are individuals that we can potentially really do some profound work at getting them better equipped to better adapt to the world ahead for them.
Well, I think you've been in this building that you're in for Sunny Days since 2008, if I recall, and now it needs some work. So tell us about that.
Absolutely. More work than ever for preschool and elementary-based classrooms. We've been in there since 2008. Our hope is to raise the money to help embellish and develop the platform through a capital campaign to help build a better environment. Children that we serve are only a part of the equation. The bigger part of the equation is the environment that we serve them within.
Of course.
So many of our students are affected by sensory and environmental issues and social issues. So being able to stimulate a better social interaction, to be able to accustom and accommodate issues of the environment within a setting will enhance the ability for us to do so much more better good for the families and children that we serve. At that age level. You've
learned a lot more about that. Just in the last few years, there's so much more research about what really, what adaptations are helpful in this learning process, haven't you?
Absolutely, and the advancement of getting early intervention, early detection, has really seen a dramatic increase in supports for the earlier ages over the last 10 years. So being able to get in there early, being able to provide all the requisite supports is critical, both for the individuals and the families. But more than anything else, it's about the community. It's about building a well-informed structure and training all the parents and the children as well.
Well, I think when you embark on a capital campaign, you need to involve a broader community of support maybe than you've had in the past. So how much of your support do you hope to come from the greater community here?
Well, we're hoping to raise clear of $150,000 to $200,000 on this particular endeavor. Enhancements that we try to do for sensory integration, sensory walls, occupational therapy, and speech therapy equipment are not an inexpensive venture.
No,
and it can be pretty taxing on a nonprofit agency, particularly where there isn't a lot of margin to be able to make up for that cost. So looking out to the public to help build that better environment for the children that we serve.
So I know that this will make a difference. If you were going to describe to a family what difference this would make for the children with autism, what would you say?
I think, I would characterize a story. We had some of the most dramatic situations we've had is when a parent gets a hug for the first time at the age of 3.5. And it's having an opportunity to build an environment that opens and affords that types of connectivity between a child and parent and a loving environment.
Well, we want to get you that help. So how can people get a hold of you and show their support?
Some of the best ways to do that, obviously, are just right through our website at www.pacificautism.org. There's a lot of information out there on the fundraising side to connect up with us and get us an opportunity either through direct donations or or gifts in kind. We're always looking for opportunities for people that want to get involved to make a difference.
Well, we so appreciate your time here today, and believe me, Sunny Days Preschool is something I want to come and see when you get this renovation done.
And we hope a lot more people do as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kurt.